I don't believe that anybody knows how to wear high heel shoes instantly. I remember putting my first pair on and being like, oh my gosh. It feels so different to stand up in a pair of high heels. After many years of wearing them, and shoes of prey of course, I've found some great tips for learning how to walk in heels that I thought I would put down here today, just in case it's something that you'd like to build a little bit more confidence and practice around. So first things first, when you put your high heels on for the first time, make sure that you are sitting down somewhere comfortable, somewhere that you feel is very sturdy, and get those shoes on. You're also going to make sure that the chair that you're in when you put your shoes on is near to something sturdy that you can hold onto when you go to stand up. Now, before you stand up, pull your feet in nice and close to the chair that you're sitting in, and just sort of rock your feet back and forward a little bit so you can get a feel for where your feet are going to be when you do stand up. The interesting thing about heels is that, it makes your step a little bit shorter. So when your foot is flat, it's like this. When it's in a heel, it's like this, making that step a bit shorter. And it's kind of nice to get a feel for that sitting down before you stand up and add some balance to the equation. Now it is time to stand up. So make sure you're near that sturdy thing, or if you've got sturdy arms in your chair, that's good too. You keep your knees bent, lean forward, keeping your knees bent until the last minute. Use your arms a bit as well so that you've got your balance. And just see how that feels until, ta-da, you're standing up in heels. So now that you're standing, just get a little bit of a feel for where the weight is now that you're standing up. Like I said, your step is going to be a lot shorter. You've probably noticed in standing up that all of the weight has moved towards the balls of your feet. So just gently alternate between kind of lifting your heels and lifting your toes up so you get a sense for what the movement is going to be like when you do move. Be sure that you're right near that sturdy object though, just in case you need it. Let's get ready to take your first step. So a couple of things to be aware of. You know what it feels like through your feet to move. Also just be aware of your pelvis. So when you put a pair of high heels on, it tends to tilt your pelvis forward. So maybe just tilt it back a little bit so you've got that nice straight line in your body. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to simulate just a regular old step that you would normally take in flat shoes. You might not be conscious of it, but you normally do walk heel toe. And we're going to try and get that same movement with the heels on. And don't forget you're rolling through and it'll be a shorter step. So just take a very small step forward, heel first and then toe, and stay near that sturdy object just in case. I have talked a bit about your pelvis and being aware of the placement and standing up straight, but that standing up straight stuff is really important. It's something that will help you to, don't slouch, because if you stand up straight, you're going to feel better, especially after a long night in a pair of heels. There's only 2 times that the rules change about how to walk in heels. That's when you're going up and down stairs or a slope, and when you're walking on grass. So when you're going up and down stairs, when you're going downstairs, you're going to go toe heel. And it's a really discreet movement. It doesn't need to be a big movement. It's just letting gravity kind of do its work, and put that toe down first and let the heel step down afterwards. So let's do that now. So you step down and then heel, and then step down, toe, and then heel. So that's pretty easy going. Now I probably should have mentioned it's a good idea to be practicing going up and down stairs or a slope somewhere that you have got a handrail as well, just in case. Now when you're going back up the stairs, the rules are different again. I know that we did toe heel coming down the stairs, we've done heel toe for just regular walking, but when you're going back up the stairs, it's just a flat step. So all you need to do is just stomp your foot down and go up the stairs. The second scenario in which you're going to need to change your stance a little bit and approach to walking in high heels is when you're walking on grass. In this situation, you don't want your stilettos particularly. The other heel shape's a little bit easier in this instance, but if you're in stilettos, you want to push your weight forward onto your toes and kind of keep that weight a little bit further forward so you don't go sinking into the grass. So that's the guide for walking in heels. I'm so excited for you to get into it. Now it's just all about practice. If you're not feeling confident, then try out a lower heel height, and in something that's got a bit more surface area like a block heel or angled block or even a wedge. And then, you know what, when you're feeling more confident, or if you're already feeling confident, go for the stilettos, try a high heel. It's so much fun when you're feeling good in them. So enjoy your high heels. I hope you feel absolutely fantastic and confident when you step out the door.